Hi everybody. I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope everybody is I hope everybody has a wonderful Mother's Day. I got little Mr. Winston here. And the reason why I got little Mr. Winston out is he's got hair all over him. I have not held him in the last few days simply because, well, for one thing, my back went out. I have a herniated disc and plus arthritis in my back. My whole spine is covered from my neck all the way down. And my back was, I'm just checking him out, you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna do some powdering. I did get a bottle ready for him. The only thing is I forgot to bring a diaper over here. And Mama wants to get him powdered because he's sticky from, yeah, he's just very, very sticky from the weather changing here in Michigan. Like, I don't get it, you know. One day it's 70 degrees and then it turns out to be 20 below. You know, something like that. It's just so cold. And my temperature dropped quite a bit in here. At night it goes down to about 68 to 67 in my room. And I do have on Winston long sleeves, gloves, and long pants. And he's still cold. So what Mommy's going to do, she did come on a little bit earlier and she tried to give him some water. And I kept getting a lot of notifications and it kept turning my video off. So I said phooey on that. I already changed his diaper from what little he drank. So he did drink a little bit, and I'll show you the bag of his diaper, which obviously he didn't drink that much because the diaper is like very, very small. He didn't get much out of that. But Mama's just gonna powder him up a little bit. If you guys can see, my baby is full of hair. Look at that. Look at that hair all over him. Now, I have not touched this baby in several days. And he is just packed full of hair. So, Mommy is going to powder him up and get rid of that hair. Yeah, isn't she? Oh my goodness, look at those fingers. Yeah, his fingers are very stretchy. Very stretchy, yeah. But anyways, the reason why I haven't been on the last couple of days is the fact that, well, I had 2 doctor's appointments. One was on Monday and one was on Wednesday. And, well, my doctor asked me how my back was doing, and I told her it was doing okay. I have my flare-ups. And, she said, well, yeah, you have a pretty bad back. And then with that bad arthritis in there, too, and your herniated disc, doesn't help your back any at all, which is true. It don't help me. And then I have my kidney doctor. Well, when I went to Dr. Karen, she, I'm also going to brush his hair. I'm going to spray it and then I'm going to brush it and see. I hope he doesn't lose too much hair, but he definitely needs powdered green. This weather keeps changing here and it just messes with my silicones. I swear to God. And My the doll artist that made him, oh my god, my hands just stick right to him. He is so sticky, but yet he's got a firm tummy. She told me if he gets cold, he will sweat, and you need to powder him. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, is powder him. And I'm going to show you guys how I powder my babies. And this is how I powder my babies. I don't rub it on them. Not at all. I pat it on them. That's how you're supposed to actually put baby powder. This isn't baby powder, though. This is pure cornstarch with my big brush. And I put a very little bit. And I just pat it on him. And I just need just a little bit. Let's get in those armpits. This baby has deep armpits, let me tell you. So it's very hard. Let me straighten out his arms. And let me straighten out this one because he still has that in there. But yeah, you just pat it on. Just pat it lightly on. You don't want too much powder and you don't want too little of powder. Otherwise, it's not going to work for him. But I make sure that he gets like the right amount of powder. And I make sure that I go over it to make sure it gets in the creases. And then it, you know, so yeah. And then that way I won't have to powder him for another couple of days. Well, not another couple of days, but another couple of, it's going to be a while before I have to powder him again. So he's going to look a little chalky. A little bit. I just pat it on him. And on his hands, his arms. Make sure that I get all of them. Yeah, you're just like a real, but Mama's got too much powder on this hand. But at least that's a good thing because maybe you won't get sticky. But too much powder hurts him, so. And he doesn't hardly have any powder on this hand. So I'm just using the excess powder that's in the brush to get his hand powdered up. There we go. And this one's okay now because Mama wiped some of it off. And then his belly is okay. So he's nice and smooth. His face is nice and smooth. His neck. All right, let's get his legs here and his feet since he's in this. And hopefully this powder will come off of his, I mean, not the powder. Hopefully this stuff will come off of his legs, the hair. And all I do is just pat it on here. And hopefully that all that hair that's all over him will come off of his legs. So let me see. Yeah, I don't see no hair on you. So maybe this is working for you. Maybe this is working to get that hair off. Someone told me that I could use tape and put tape on him and pull it off. And that's another good way to get hair off your silicones, because as we know, silicones, they always have hair. All right, now I always feel, I feel the softness, and I feel if it's sticky, then I need to powder the sticky part. I never rub it on him. This is how I was told to do it. And get as much powder out of the brush as you can. Yeah, hi there, little pumpkin. All right, now we're going to turn him over onto his tummy. There we go. Go get your head right there. Yeah, I know. This is very uncomfortable for you, isn't it? Yes, I know. Look at all that hair and look at all this crap on him. Okay, so here we go with his back. Sure, I get that neck really good. And that's how you do it. And I see that the hair come right off of him. All I had to do was his neck and his back. I'm not going to do his private areas. However, I do's got to make sure that I do get this evenly. Oh, he's so smooth now. And on the back of his legs. And that's how you powder your babies. And he's nice and smooth. So now we can put that back. And all the hair is on the brush. So I got to get all this extra hair that's on this brush. I always clean the brush because he is full of hair. And it's his own hair that's getting on him because it's all the same color as his hair. So I clean my brush. So this isn't a Sunday's best. And the reason it isn't a Sunday's best is because, all right, come on. Let's get you rolled back over. There we go. My little sunshine. Excuse me. And now we can get you dressed. And then Mama will work on your hair a little bit. Okay, so he's all nice and powdered. So this should last at least a month or two on him. And the reason why I'm pulling his socks up on his legs is to keep him a lot warmer. Because when he gets cold, he sweats and he needs to be powdered. That's what the artist had told me to do with him. So if he starts to get a little, if he starts to sweat, to powder him. Okay, so we're going to get him dressed now. And then we'll work on his hair. But I hope everybody has a great and wonderful Mother's Day. I haven't been on because of my back. And like I said, I had an appointment with my doctor. And I also had an appointment. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, kiddo! And I also had an appointment with my kidney doctor, which I was very upset at my appointment. And I'm not going into details with my kidney problems. But I am, just put it this way, I am in kidney failure. And, when he did the numbers on me this time, he didn't like my numbers. And so I have to see him in 4 months. And yeah, so that's all I want to say about my kidneys, because my kidneys are failing me and I do not want to go on dialysis. And yeah. So, that's where I'm heading next, is dialysis, you guys. So yeah, I don't want to talk about it. There we go. And so with my back being, it's just now feeling better today. And I'm taking a chance on picking up this 10-pound boy with my back being out like it was for quite a few days there. Yes, and maybe we'll just give you a regular bottle feeding, huh? Since you did get some water today. Yeah, huh, Winston? Does that sound good? To you, does that sound good? Yeah, so that's what Mommy's gonna do. And she'll put the gloves back on you since she's got you powdered. Yeah, because you're just so sticky all the time, huh? Because it's the temperature changes, you know? Like it was just in the 70s and then it dropped from the 70s and it went all the way down into the 20s. Like, and then we've been getting a lot of rain. So I have to have big gloves for his hands, you guys, because he has such big hands. But he is so detailed. And so I always have to straighten out his fingers and stuff. I just, you know, I don't know if they make gloves any bigger than what they make his. But this is all I got that's, you know, I think he has 1 or 2 pairs of gloves that fit him. All right, little boy. Let's say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Now I'm going to spray his hair and let it set for a few seconds before I brush his hair. Just to see if I can get any excess. Because I haven't, like I said, I have not touched him in like several days. And every time I pick him up, it's like he is so full of hair. And so I got to try to get some of this hair. Oh, got a big old piece of fuzz. Yes, oh my God, you get everything, don't you? You just pick up such a lot of stuff, huh? I'm going to wet it down really good so I can get it brushed out. I don't know what I did with the lid. Oh boy. And I didn't want to get his neck wet because otherwise it just takes the powder red off of him and his face. So, yeah, there we go. It did get a little bit in your ears, so Mommy's wiping it out of his ears. Okay, maybe that didn't have. Okay, and as you can see here, I'm going to try to get closer to the camera. So you guys can see, this is a very, very, very soft bristle brush. Like, so soft. And I'm barely touching his hair. But what's so great about that formula is it takes any of the snarls that are in his hair without hardly any pressure on the brush. As you can see, he's not losing any hair. And you just do it very slowly, very nicely. Just so he don't lose any of his hair. I'm getting it up and around his ear. So this comes down this way. And he's got a little snarl right there. And Mama's still work on it because this stuff is really good stuff. I just work it until, you know, but not so hard to where it's pulling out his hair. As you can see, no hair on the brush yet. No hair. Because Mama's doing it very lightly. This is how you want to use a soft the softest bristles you can find to use on your babies. Silicone hair, because it is the only thing. It is the only thing. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to bring it and bring it out this way. So you have some bangs. But Mama's not done yet. You could see how wet his hair is on top. But this conditioner that I have, I got off of someone else. And it is very good conditioner. And as you can see, it just goes right straight through his hair without any problems whatsoever. And bring this out like that. This is where it gets hard, is in the back, because it's so snarled up. But see that? And then I bring this all forward like that. Get all the excess water out of it. And there we go. Now I just got to turn him around so you guys can see me do his back. So you see that he's not losing any hair right now. Okay, I don't want you falling off the bed. So I got to wet his back again. How'd that get off? Wrinkled up. Yeah, get that off of you. Let me move him forward a little bit. Now this is the hard part, because this is where it's snarled up so much. And you just got to take your time. It's soaking wet. And you just got to take your time and work it out. So you might see some hair coming out. So far, so good. He's not losing any hair. So far, so good. I want to cover up his neck, because I don't want him to get, I'm just soaking it up. It's really snarly right here. So I really make it wet as if he's getting a bath. Just so I can work the snarls out. And I'm barely putting I'm not hardly putting any. I'm just trying to get the snarls out like that. So Mama will bring his hair up and try to work on the snarls, because this conditioner is very good stuff with the soft so if I have to go backwards and forward on it, Mama will, to get these little snarls out. He's got a lot of them, because like I said, I have not been brushing his hair, because when I had him last time, he lost a lot of hair when I brushed it. And Mama's just trying to get this hair out. And Mama's having a heck of a time. But she doesn't want to pull it out at the same time, you know. She's just trying to get the snarls out, and then she'll curl his back up again. But you just move it around a lot until you get the snarls out. And as you can see, there's no hair on the brush. No hair. So you just want to work it slowly and take your time. There's no hurry for brushing his hair or anything like that. And it takes time to get this hair up and get the snarls out, because that stuff has to set in his hair for a little bit. And Mama's going to bring his hair up this way too, because it's going to be extremely long. And so Mama's going to make sure that she brings it up and then curls it up at the top. But she's got to get these snarls out. I don't know what kind of hair this is, but it is like a really soft mohair. And Mama will bring it up into a curl in the back. So this will be up and not straight down. And it just takes time to get it all the snarls out. You just got to be really, really, very careful. Now, he did lost some right there. Just a teeny bit. It's just right there on the brush, as you can see it. It's just a little bit. So he will lose some of it. I mean, you can't help but lose some hair. But I'm just trying to get all the snarls out. Okay. And then Mommy's going to tap it. Okay. All right. So Mommy's got to set him up here. Yes, I see where the powder. Mom's going to have to powder your face again. So I am patting this down on him for his curly hair back here. And hopefully that will keep his hair from getting all over. It's long. See how long it is? It's really extremely long, but Mama has to curl it up because it's so long. And hopefully this will keep his hair from getting all over him now. There we go. And that's what he looks like. Okay. So, you see how well Mama did that? Did you see that? And then Mommy tries to pat it and curl it back to his skin. And for some reason, it's not wanting to stick there. So he might have some of it falling down, but Mommy just keeps patting it until she gets... But anyways, it gives him a full head of hair. And then this is what he looks like in the front. There we go. That's what my little boy looks like in the front. Yes. But see, you can see the powder right here. So, Mama doesn't like that. Mama's trying to rub in the powder. There, now he's still soft. And Mama doesn't have to do anything else. And his hair is dry except for the back. And at least that's up. But he still lost some hair down here on the side of his neck. And let me check this side. Okay, that side's good. So yeah, he only lost a teeny bit, and I'll pull it out of the brush so you guys can see just how much he lost. Yeah, not very much. Not at all. Okay, so let's lay little handsome boy down. And this is what hair he lost right here. That teeny bit of hair right there. That's all he lost in brushing. Which is not a whole lot considering he's losing it without me brushing it anyways. That's it. There's the brush. And it's not on the top of it. It's not on the sides of it. And the brush is soaking wet. I gotta clean this brush out. Because I've brushed all my baby's hair with this brush. And I need to get me a comb and just really clean this brush out. It needs a good washing. That's what it needs. Because all it has is dow hair in it. And Mama needs to get this all cleaned out in here so it don't look so dark. But all my babies are dark hair except for Roman. Roman has blonde hair. I don't think this had a cap on it, to be honest. So anyways, there's Winston and his, well, you could call this Sunday's Dress Your Best. I mean, it's not a bad outfit for Sunday's Best Your Dress, or Dress Your Best. But yeah, there's my happy boy, you guys, and I like his hair like that. I really do like his hair like that. Just curl it up. And hopefully that hair will stay off of his neck. Being flattened out like that. And he still has a lot of hair. Because if I brush it straight, it's just going to be way too long on his neck. Yeah, huh, fella? Yeah, and I like that. Yes, I do. Mommy likes it like that. And then it's dried on the top. And it'll stay like that for a couple of days. It'll stay stuck to his head. Just like that. And I got all the hair out of his ears, so he doesn't have hair in his ears. And there's no hair on his face. Yeah, no hair on his face. Yeah, that's a good fella, huh? Yep, so there's Winston with his powdered and his hair getting done. And I thought there was a big gob of hair right there. So yeah, there's little Mr. Winston. And yeah, so we are going to sign off. This is 33 minutes long. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope everybody has a great Mother's Day. I bought my mother something. She picked it out and I got it for her. And then, I hope my baby boy. Because I'm going to be putting him to bed here soon. I don't have time to feed him, you guys. So, but he did get some water and I did change his diaper. So, it's not like he's hungry right now because he did get a bottle of water. He just didn't drink it all. But yeah, there we go. And it's so soft and smooth, his hair. And I just love it. Mwah. Mwah. He loves all of his subscribers. Obviously, this is about him and Roman and all my babies. I love you. Yes, I do, my little darling. And it's funny how when he turns his head to the side, the silicone comes more on this side and it makes his lip go like that. It makes his lip crooked. And if I set his head on this side, this cheek is a little bit, I think, bigger than the other side. But anyways, yes, he's got such squishy cheeks. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to put a blue passy in your mouth. What do you think? Huh? You want a blue passy? And I'm going to make sure that I got all the lube out of his mouth. Oh. His mouth feels like rough up in the upper part of the mouth. Like we have, it's rough up in there. It's not like evened out. So let's see. Let's put on. None of these go with your outfit, but this one is the only one that I know that goes with your outfit. So you can have that passy. Yeah, that I have sitting here. Oh, I gotta put his bottom lip down. There you go. Now you got it. Okay. So there's little Mr. Winston, you guys. I'm going to get off of here. And I hope everybody has a great and wonderful Mother's Day. And I wish all my subscribers, and Winston and all my babies a happy Mother's Day. And yes, even though I'm not a mother as far as children-wise, these are my babies. And so I would have been a mother if I hadn't had a miscarry. But anyway, so yeah, this is my little, and I enjoy spending time with my boys. This is the first day that I was able to feel a little bit better, and I was going to take a chance on picking him up and doing a video. However, I did not get my toddlers ready. They're too big, and I just don't want to wreck my back. He's enough. Just one baby today for Sunday's Dress Your Best and a dog outfit. I'm waiting for his other outfits to come. I'm still waiting on my other outfits to come for my bigger boy. And pretty much getting to run around with the postal services. So I'm not very happy with how they're handling the situation. And so Monday, I'm going to raise a little bit of heck for them in order to get my baby to me. Because they've done nothing but lie to me and the sender. And the sender said that they had people out in the warehouse looking for it to send it off. And then I call and they told me that he was in Tennessee on his way to Michigan. Then I call Pontiac Post Office, which is closest to me, and Waterford. And they said he hasn't even left Virginia yet. They are lying to me. He has not. He's still stuck. He is not in transit to the next facility. He is still in the warehouse, still sitting there. He hasn't went anywhere. And this Wednesday will be a whole month I've been waiting for him. So I'm raising all heck on Monday. If I have to call the police to go in and investigate, I'm going to do that. I want my package I paid for. And no more giving us the runaround. I want answers. I am the buyer. I paid a lot of money for this baby, and I want him home where he's supposed to be. So me and her have been so nice to these people. So nice. And I'm tired of him lying to me and say, oh yeah, he's on his way to Michigan. He's on his way to Tennessee. Well, little do they know that other post offices can track his package. And when they tracked his package, guess where he's at? He hasn't even left the warehouse yet. He's still sitting there. This Wednesday will be a whole month that I've been waiting on this. This is totally ridiculous. I'm fed up with it. So Monday, I'm raising all heck. I have been nice to them. She has been nice to them. This is going to stop. I'm going to tell them if they don't send my baby out today, which is Monday when I do this, if they don't send him out today, I am getting the police involved in this because either you guys stole him or somebody worked there, stole him, and you're making up excuses for him, or he's still sitting in the warehouse and you guys aren't doing anything because we are complaining too much. Well, that's gonna stop because I know about this coronavirus, but like I said, she has sent out 2 packages, and well, especially one that I know of, and she already got hers, and she sent my package out before she did hers. And it went right straight to her, 3-day priority. And that's what she paid for, and I haven't got him yet, and it's been almost a month. Wednesday of this coming week, it'll be a whole month since I've seen this baby. We've already talked about it, and yeah. They're not giving her any answers. They're just giving us run around telling us what we want to hear is that he's been shipped out when he hasn't been shipped out. And so I'm going to get to the bottom of it Monday because I've been so nice, and I'm going to tell them I've been so nice about this. The sender has been so nice about this. I have waited very patiently for this package to come to me, and end of story. If he isn't shipped out today, I am calling the police to have it investigated. So anyways, yeah. So, because, I don't know if someone stole him and they're just covering up for somebody who took him. So, but he hasn't went anywhere. And he's been there all this time. I understand the coronavirus, but it doesn't take this long, even with short staff, to get this gal out to me. I'm sorry, I think they're doing it on purpose, holding him on purpose, just so they don't have to ship him out because we're complaining. And we've been pretty nice about it. But Monday, no, I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to let him have it because I'm tired of waiting for a package that I might not ever get. Yeah. So, I am very upset. My bangs are all out of whack. And they're getting long, so I need to cut them. But yeah, so, yeah, that's where I stand right now with my baby. Everybody's been asking me. And the only thing I can tell you is he hasn't moved. He's still at the warehouse. And why he went there, she has no idea, because he was supposed to be mailed out, not sent to a warehouse. He did a complete circle in her area where she lives. Instead of going from the post office straight out, mailed to me, they went in a different direction and dropped him off at a warehouse. And he's stuck there. So, I'm tired of them lying to me. I'm tired of them giving me false information. And so, yeah. If I have to, I'll get the police involved. I'm not playing. Police can go and investigate and walk into that post office, and they can search the warehouse for that package. Simple as that. So, because they have the right. They're holding property that belongs to me that they're not sending out to me. And I'm tired of waiting. So, this is ridiculous. I have never in my life ever had to wait this long for a package. Period. All right. Enough of me rambling. When I get going, I get going. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. But I'm just upset. And she's upset. And we both keep getting the runaround all the time, and we just want answers, and they're not giving it to us. So I'm going to have to put my foot down and be a little bit more stern with them, and use my attitude to get my baby to me. So yeah, That's it, you guys. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful Mother's Day. And I will see you in my next video. Until next time. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. And I love you guys all. And yeah, until my next video. Yes, Mama. Bye.